where we are now in terms of what the federal government is doing in education. And we know that now we're dealing with a program that is called No Child Left Behind. And there's been quite a bit of information relative to such programs, and I think that it has. As a matter of fact, we had some persons in here not long ago who said that that program was drawing money from regular education and et cetera. So let's, from your experience, let's have you to give us some information in reference to the No Child Left Behind legislation and how you see that as working as part of your program, either whether or not it can work into your program.
I think if you are preparing teachers in this day and time, there is no way that you cannot look at and consider No Child Left Behind. It is one of the most significant pieces of legislation that has been passed to impact education. I tell my students when we start talking about No Child Left Behind, I said, I always want you to remember one thing before we do anything else. The intent of that law was honorable. All children, regardless of what their conditions, it doesn't matter. They deserve a quality education. So the intent is honorable. However, there's some issues that I think that will have to be addressed if No Child Left Behind is going to be totally effective and reach the goals, those lofty goals. The first thing you have to look at, it is not totally funded to the level that it should be. And as a result, some of the states are questioning this. How can we put in all of these mandates if the funding is not there? So I think when you look at No Child Left Behind, when our people in Washington look at it and they're saying, this is what I want you to do, then they have to realize they have to provide the appropriate funds. The other thing is, and this is just my personal opinion, is that you can't put schools in any kind of cookie cutter type system. It's not a one size fits all. And when you talk about testing, students should be accountable. Teachers ought to be accountable. So there's nothing wrong with that. But this is high stakes. And we put so much on those tests. That test is not representing everything we need to know about that child. He has to pass the test. But accountability should be more, I think it should be more global in a sense that you're just not zeroing in on one particular thing. So when you look at it, I think there are things that need to be addressed, and when the states, the systems raise issues, I think that it has to be addressed in Washington, because if they're going to be doing things and make this law well